Hi guys, welcome to Oliveboard's YT session. English practice for UPSC EPFO exam. Now, I already told you grammar and vocab is your most important part. We started with part 1 error spotting practice. Priyanka, how are you? Good evening. Tell everybody to also come in, share the session, and we'll begin with the poll session today also, grammar practice part 2. Now, I told you first that you are all going to reply for the homework answer. So, I was checking the comments also. Some of you were confused, but yeah, maximum people have mentioned it correctly. Okay, so just let me tell you how many views, how many have answered. I want to know. So Nagendra, your answer is right. Ramalakshmi, Ramakrishna, Nagendra, again Priyanka. Only one error was there. I'll tell you what is the answer. Prabhuda is right. Shubham, Mukesh. Where else? Everybody has, of course, who have watched the video should know. This is mandatory, guys. If I give you a homework, take it very seriously. Please reply. So these are the people I've given you the names also who have answered for the homework question. Others also, I request you, always reply. Now, let us start. Before I begin, I have to talk about this. We have some guests coming for a special session. Basically, there are some highlights, okay, which we'll be discussing in this webinar, a special webinar for which the registration link I'll be sharing on my Telegram, and you have to register for this particular seminar. If you want to be a part of it, webinar, it is a webinar. If you want to be a part of it, very, you can say, limited seats available, not everybody will be allowed. So it's a free webinar we are doing for all of you. The agenda is talking about how to balance your studies or work with your exam preparation, reasoning, how to crack the exam, and making English your strength. Quant and plus making English your strength. So three things. We have somebody coming up. You can see the guest speakers, a selected candidate also. So this webinar, do please, for 4th of March, 6 p.m. onwards, do register. It will be a Zoom webinar. It will be a closed session. Okay. Before I begin, also let me tell you that there is a sale going on. Guys, use the code Harshita for maximum discount for whatever you buy. I will suggest go for Super Elite. For UPSC EPFO, will be coming up with a separate course, but all other like RBI Assistant, LIC Selection Batch are included in Super Elite. Even descriptive for LIC is included in Super Elite plan, this one. Okay, you will see practice sessions, you will see concept videos, live classes, sectional test, everything included using the code HARSHITA for maximum discount. Now, we have mentorship plan as well. If you want, if you feel that you are new, you need personalized guidance from faculty, go for this one, right? Anything you buy, you know how to use, what code to use, it is Harshita. Now, this was your homework question. Only error was this, contribute is a verb. Very basic error was there in part 2. So, contribute is a verb. What will you mark? How contribute? Substantially. For verb, you always need adverb. Contribute how? Substantially. Now, today again we have part 2 errors. We will be using the poll session. Mark your answers in the poll, and for very direct questions, we will be quick also. Let's start. Yeah, we can have the poll, please. For today's first question here. Yeah, I know. Googly question I had to review. No, that was okay only. That was not a problem. There was no problem in that question actually. Guys, start marking your answers in the poll. You can see the poll in the chat box. And invite your friends also. Why are people not coming regularly to the sessions? I don't understand. Tell everybody to come in, join in. Good evening, Pavan. Yeah, we can have the poll result. %42% are saying 1, which is option number 3. With cloud streaming, people can play games from an internet connected device, avoiding the need for pricey dedicated hardware such as a game console. Guys, what have you marked here? I'm now really doubting. Like if you are saying part 3 as error, part 3 is this one. Like what do you find as error in part 3? Where are the people today? Priyanka, is there a celebration going on? And people have gone for that celebration maybe. What is there? What is special today? Tell me. What is so special today? Where are they all? At least yesterday we had some people. Tell them to please quickly, very quickly join in. And guys, here I don't know why you don't know the concept, but here, why have you marked simple, an internet connected device, but here why people have marked this one? Third one is all okay. Your option will be first part error, an internet connected device. Chalo, next we can have the poll. Read carefully before marking because basic questions you should not go wrong with. Mark your answers in the poll. A growing body of science has shown image recognition systems vulnerable to adversarial. We can have the poll result. I think they would have marked this. Now, very basic question. Let's see the accuracy. And if the options are jumbled up, careful what you are marking, just confirm. So here, very clearly, guys, what is the problem here? Part 2. Part 2 is which option? Option number 3 you should have marked. Okay. 26, no, only 20%. Guys, options are jumbled. Options are jumbled. Now, systems what? Systems, you are talking about the name of a quality. आप quality बता रहे हो. System की क्या? Vulnerability. System की vulnerability. जब भी हम कोई quality name की बात करते हैं, whenever we talk about name of quality, it is a noun that we require. It is a noun, vulnerable adjective. We are not describing anything. We are giving the name of the quality. A noun form is required. So, vulnerable quality, vulnerability, vulnerability, systems vulnerability. Okay, correct. Next, we can have the poll, please. Next question. Mark your answers in the poll. Also, guys, again, I'll repeat, share the session. Tell people to join in. Where are they today? Today, is there a festival? No. Chalo. Very quickly mark your answers. Yeah, we can have the poll result. One single line, it should not take more than a few seconds, and that too, after first reading for these questions, at least you should get your answer. So, we see, exposed to dogs during childhood is associated. What is associated? Here we don't need verb. Here we need the noun form. Again, we need the noun form. What are you talking about? Exposure. So, third meaning, first option has your first part. Option number 3, you can mark first part as your error. Exposure to dogs during childhood is associated with more positive attitudes. Not exposed to. Exposed is a verb form. Okay, exposure. Ankush, very good evening. Okay, why Ankush joined late? Exposure to dogs, not exposed to. Okay, exposure to means when during childhood, for example, if you have a pet dog Okay, you know how to treat a pet dog, you know how to keep a pet dog. So during childhood, it is associated with positive attitudes. That is exposure. So exposure could be to anything, right? That is the meaning. Chalo, next we can have the poll. Mark your answers in the poll. Okay, we can have the poll result. The researchers had to do lot of statistical analysis. Now, there's one thing which you all should know. Either you can say a lot of, which is required here, or you can use lots of. You know, actually, lot of is having no meaning. Always in grammar, you remember, part 2 has your error. Okay, lot of has no meaning. Either you say a lot of, you put article before it, or you say lots of. Okay, you put here plural form. Okay, as lots of. Either of the two is okay. You cannot just say lot of, a lot of or lots of. Okay, so that is the context in grammar. 40% knew this, others now you know, right? You can put here a lot of statistical analysis. Clear? Lot of has no meaning. That is why. This is one phrase together. Okay, we use an article. Chalo. Next one, we can have the poll. Yeah, we can have the poll result. When working toward individual goals, guys, now a lot of you will be confused here, I know. This is one part, I know majority will mark 1, okay, which is wrong. 50% are wrong. We often surround ourselves with other people trying to achieve the same things. You know what is the answer here? It's a no error statement. There is no error. Towards will not come. Don't, guys, get confused here. Working towards something. Toward versus towards, both are correct. Here toward is right. It is not as used as a verb. Firstly, understand. Okay. So as a phrase, I have done a separate, you can say, post I have written. Like I had posted something on Instagram, if you remember, toward versus towards usage. There were a lot of queries on the same doubt. I would like you to check that. I'll give that to you in detail also, I'll tell you. But first, check it out because it's a great post which people don't realize for questions like these. Okay, it is Harshita.theGrammarGirl. On my Insta handle, I've done one separate post, toward versus towards. Okay. Why are people not watching and there are more likes, is it, in the session? There is something wrong, either with YT or with us, or I don't know who. Yeah. Okay. You don't need while. When is showing point of time. When? At that particular time, when you are working toward your goals. So you don't need while. While is like when Ankush, you want to show contrast. Okay. Looking forward to join, like Bunny has mentioned. Okay, next we can have the poll. Is there some spirit? Huh? Very easy one. Mark your answers very quickly for this one. Okay, we can have the poll result. As the competition increases, people perceive their counterparts as a threat to their goal. Obviously, their goal means possessive case required. Okay, so THEIR in part 3, their goal, possessive case, THEIR, not THERE. Okay, THEIR, their goal. Clear? Guys, do like and share, like Pavan is saying. Tell people that I am doing a separate full week practice session for only this particular exam. I don't think you'll find it a lot of places, and it's a great opportunity. UPSC EPFO, very basic English. You don't want to lose marks, at least in the section you know. I know in the section, in this paper pattern only, there are multiple sections you will have to cover. But one thing is there, that it is a central government like post. Okay, more people are eligible. Okay, I told you, even I am writing this exam, I am eligible, I am filling the form. Third thing, basics. If you see the previous year paper, there are very basic questions for each topic which you can prepare. If we assume that June, July will be the paper, you have enough time also to prepare. Chalo, next one, we can have the poll. Next one. Mark your answers in the poll. Law degree is not required, but basic law knowledge, for which I will take a class very soon. We were discussing this today. Most likely I will be taking a session on law. Because I have a law degree. I told you, no, yesterday. I did my MBA, parallel was a law degree. So I am a very, very learned person you have met. Whose bag is this? There is some bag, lost property here. See this bag. Lost property on the way. Okay. Guys, mark your answers. Can we have the poll result? No, parallel degree with MBA. Okay, 24 votes. Store workers in 3 cities will start delivering online grocery orders directly to refrigerators in shoppers' homes. Now you see here, very big problem. When you are talking about apostrophe S, and that too for a plural word, plural noun. In part 3 there is an error. Okay, shoppers' homes means shoppers is plural. Already the noun is plural. You will put only this sign, apostrophe. S will not be there. This much will show the possessive case. ठीक है? हाँ, तो आपने देखा shoppers homes. Okay, clear? हाँ, very correct. चलो, next one. We can have the poll, please. Next question. Now, after 20 minutes, people are joining the class. Who are these latecomers? Okay, this is also meaning you will have to understand. Bouquet for them. Yeah, I forgot. What about the bouquet for these latecomers? We always draw, no? Black flowers bouquet. And like, I should not say black flowers, there should be some different, I don't know. What is the speciality? I will tell you for this bouquet. Even dead flowers are nice, so I can't even say dead flowers bouquet. Even dead flowers is great, fragrance is great. People keep dry flowers like that. Okay, can we have the poll result? This one you would not have guessed, I'm sure. Yes. So, President Roosevelt lived long enough to see the development of the atomic bomb that ended the war with Japan hardly 4 months after his death. Hardly. Not specially. Because what we are trying to say meaning wise, like I told you, context wise, here all like the complete error logic is context wise, meaning wise. Why are we using hardly? Because we are talking in negative context, right? Specially is not, we are not saying specially where we are focusing or emphasizing on something positive. No, hardly 4 months after his death, the war ended. Hardly. It was less than 4 months, not even complete 4 months. Okay, after his death. So that is the context. This was a little tricky also. So anyways, good try. We can have the poll, please. Next question. Okay, after this we are going to do different pattern also, guys. I want to show you another pattern also, but basic. Okay, we can have the poll result. Guys, did you understand this one? How much accuracy here can I expect? How much? At least 80% accuracy. Even though people are less, accuracy should be more. Okay. So here, existed. Okay. What will come? You know that the land bridge between Eurasia and North America dash from 34,000. How many? What are we talking about years ago? We are talking about the past context. What are we talking about? The past context. So simple, existed, not exist. Okay. ये सारे एग्जाम्स के लिए यूजफुल है. particularly what we are following is obviously Ankush, grammar anywhere or any competitive exam you write, it will be extremely useful. ठीक है. हाँ, I know you guys write multiple exams, I know that. Okay, every exam that is there. Okay, very useful. English, like grammar is the base, right? Error questions, every, you tell me one exam where you do not get error spotting. Yes, you get all error spotting questions now. Grammar usage, at least weightage also I will say has increased over the years for grammar, direct questions, indirect, everywhere. Obviously useful. Chalo, next we can have the poll, please. Next question. Which is correct? Now please carefully read all four, then tell me which sentence is right. Okay, we can have the poll result. Now we see which is correct, means you have to find errors, cancel others, and one is correct. It is a true fact. Facts are always true. This is superfluous error. You can't write true before fact. Okay. Now, don't leave valuable items in the changing room. Our examination starts on Monday. We always use on before days. On Monday, on Wednesday, on Tuesdays. There is no other alternative to this problem. Okay. Alternative already means other option. So, you don't need other with alternative. Okay. Redundancy error. Alternative already means other option. Why do you need other with alternative? Okay. So, which one is remaining, guys? You know which is your answer now, final answer, which is the right one. There is no error in second sentence. Only 41% could answer this correctly. Understood? This is how you need to eliminate. Okay. From Monday next, you can say our examination starts on Monday next. Exact, you can talk about the day. So, next can come after Monday also. Okay. On Monday next is perfectly fine. Clear? Or next Monday also. Priyanka, both okay. Chalo, next we can have the poll, please. Next question. Okay, can we block cute babies? Easy one. Okay. We can have the poll result. Let's check how many of you have marked correctly. Okay, 23 votes. Now, his thirst, there is a fixed preposition word that we need to use with this. Desire for, thirst for knowledge. Thirst for knowledge. Okay. Services have been terminated. Okay. Now you tell me out of 2 or 4. Okay. 34% are saying option number 2. Okay. Rest out of all of you, 13% are going with the fourth one. Okay. Now, okay, very few people with the right answer. You forgot one rule, that is why we have just finished the, actually it should be decoration. There is an error here also. Okay, there has been a problem. China has higher GDP than India. Correct hai ye. ठीक है. Because that of India you will not say. You are comparing actually the places only. But some people are writing that of. China has higher GDP than that of India. ठीक है. For GDP comparison. We forgot this rule in adjectives. Like how we did, guys, example, the climate of, if I say the climate of Pune is better than Bangalore, it will be wrong. But if I say the same thing, the climate of Pune is better than that of Bengaluru, that of is required to show what are we comparing exactly the climate. Okay. So to that of China's GDP, or either you write China's GDP. Comparison should be correct. Okay. Now, the problem is here, though they are saying no error in the second one, we have just finished the decorating. As a gerund form, actually you can see they have marked this correctly. Why? As a gerund. So either you can use the noun form directly, the decoration, or the decorating as a gerund form. Means we have just completed this particular exercise or process of decoration. Okay? Rest all have errors. So little tricky but doable. Okay, next one, we can have the poll please. Now the pattern is changed. If you will notice here, incorrect. Pattern is changed, incorrect here. Okay, we can have the poll result. There is only one error which is in part third. He took my advice. Now there is obviously this advice is a verb which will be wrong. Here we need the noun form. So when we use as noun, what is the spelling guys? Advice, CE. This is your noun. We need an advice, or he took my advice. So noun word is required. Okay. When you will use it as SE, this spelling, it will become a verb. When you use it as a verb like I advised him, so then you can use this spelling. Clear? Now, no. Now this is a very basic thing. That is why I say when you learn grammar from me, you will know. For example, Priyanka knows because Priyanka has learned grammar from me. So miserly is what guys? How many of you know this? Adjective. Now half of you will get confused in this logic. In my topic, adverb, I teach this rule particularly. Miserly looks like adverb, but it is actually adjective. The adverb form is in a miserly manner. Like 90% people will still say, ma'am, miserly is, how can we use miserly? It is an adverb. Miserly is not an adverb. We are describing noun. Name of a person is written Akshay. So to describe noun, adjective is required. Miserly is adjective. Next. Mark your answers in the poll. Next question. Okay, we can have the poll result. Which of the following are incorrect? Which of the following are incorrect? My grammar class, I have a full course, Fazil, on Oliveboard. That is why I say, buy the super elite plan. Watch all my English grammar videos. And any exam you write, you will definitely succeed because of my grammar logics. They are very simple. So either you can take my English course separately, winners batch, or you can take, if you want, all the classes of other sections also, super elite plan. Okay, so I always give my grammar videos in my courses so that you watch it and then basics you can all solve then easily. Acha guys, here very important one. I am very sure very few people would have understood this. Okay, 39%. Insured, there is a difference. Okay, now you will not assure. Assure, when you tell someone don't doubt it, it will happen. Okay, you give confidence to someone. Here you are talking about insurance related, because the phone was insured. If there is damage, you will get the money back. Okay, compensation. So insured against, not assured. Assure is a different meaning. Insures, insurance, from the word insurance, insured. Rest all are correct. Rest okay. Everyone shops at the big supermarket now, which is okay. With everyone we use singular verb, shops. Outside the house was a furniture van, perfectly okay. All others, slowly the sun sank into, past tense is used in the Pacific. बाकी सब करेक्ट है. लॉजिकली इफ यू सी अश्योर नहीं होगा, फोन को इंश्योर करवाते हैं, इंश्योरेंस होता है. ओके, नेक्स्ट वी कैन हैव द पोल. Here also there is something which is wrong related to word. Okay, if you can find out. Okay, we can have the poll result. Let's see how many of you could guess. Again, you have to mark the incorrect one only. Okay. Now, rest all are okay. 24 votes and 62% are right. What is the error? I gave you a hint also, word error. Disha's black heels were a nice compliment to her dress. Now, compliment means something which adds value. Okay, complement, E-M-E-N-T, there is a difference. Now you see the spelling, here it is E-M-E-N-T, here it is I-M-E-N-T. Compliment, this compliment means to praise someone, to say something nice about somebody. Here compliment means add value. Okay, it looks good, it completes the dress. Okay, the heels are going with the dress, it is complementing, it is going with it. So which spelling will come here? L-E-M-E-N-T, correct. Next, we can have the poll. Here it is, which of the following is correct, means others you will eliminate. Okay, we can have the poll result. Correct one, you have to find the correct one. First, let me check your answers, then we will see. Okay, no. You should walk a while. I dropped in to see you. Okay, I dropped in to see you. You lie down on the couch. Lie down. Last week, you lay down. Past tense, no? You lay down on the couch. So this is definitely not the correct one. Okay. Now, out of, guys, you cannot mark fourth. All are definitely not correct. You can say guys past form as LAY. ठीक है? So when you say lie, the sentence is in past tense. Obviously, you need the past tense, not LAID. Second form of the verb will be LAY. Okay. Dropped in would make, now into is wrong. I dropped in to see you means I came to see you. Here actually they are using it as a phrase, but they have written the correct wrong preposition. You can say like this, I dropped in to see you. Okay, separately. I dropped in to see you, not into. I dropped in to see you. Okay, this is verb, second form is required. So obviously only the first one is right here. Only the first one is, yeah, correct. Priyanka, there are two meanings of lie. So separately if you use this meaning, lying down, relaxing, the second form is LAY and third is LAID. ठीक है? हाँ. क्या हुआ फैजल को क्या पूछना है मैं बता सकती हूँ बताओ. What is your query? You can ask me. I can't see his message. Why? You all can read his message. I am not able to see his message. Okay. Ma'am, from where can I get your grammar class? Okay. Grammar course I already told you. Go for, guys, see beginners, if you want only English on Oliveboard, go for winners 1.0 batch. You use the code Harshita for discount. Or if you want all sections, then go for super elite. It is that simple. Nothing else. This much only you need for your preparation and selection, I am telling you. Now, one I will like to give you as homework. This will be your homework question. Guys, tomorrow, please, I want more participation, more people to come in. I don't know why they are not taking this opportunity seriously. Okay? हाँ. तो ये आपका जो form filling है, कर दो जल्दी. There was one line written in notification. What was that line, you know? That if the centers are all booked and you are filling the form late, then you might be given a different center. So if you want a center of your choice to write the exam, then fill the form quickly. So in a day or two, try to fill the form. Okay, anyways, it is a very 25 rupees you will have to pay, and others it is free. For females it is free. Okay, so go for it, fill the form very soon because they have written it. I was just checking the notification more in detail, so I came across this particular line. Okay, so fill the form fast and don't worry about the multiple topics or subjects. We will help you cover. We'll be bringing a separate course also. Guys, this is my Telegram group and channel name. You already know. If you're not there, please be there for all updates. It is Harshita Khurana, the grammar girl. Harshita Khurana, the grammar girl. Also, here, this is my Insta handle. I told you to check toward versus towards. I have done one post, harshita.thegrammargirl. Very useful one. Do check it out. And we have discounts on Oliveboard. You already know. The sale is on till 2nd March. Anything you buy, do use code Harshita. For webinar, if you want to join in this webinar on Saturday, 6 p.m. onwards, please do register. There is a link to register. You can register and then we can have a great session. Okay. Thank you so much for joining in. See you again tomorrow. Thank you.